Oh, well, good morning everyone. Hope you're all well and dandy. Now, I've got a lot to do this morning, but I want to do this because I got asked by several people in the past, and one was quite recently, how do my Torro phone cases hold up with the test of time? It's been a while now since I got my cases. I've got two of them, so let's have a look at both of them. I was only asked about one, somebody else about the other one, but we'll get into both of them and I'll let you know how I've been using them and what I've been using them for, because I've got two cases. For me, there's two separate reasons why I want two separate cases. And we'll go through them. I'll show you some of the marks, some of the things that have happened to the cases, because let's face it, they're not perfect anymore. And then we'll go through that and hopefully you'll be happy. So, I've got two cases. I've got this one here, which I think they call a bumper case. This is the second one that I bought. Now I've got this one here, little foldy one, folds up and down like that, and it's got all kind of stuff, and put your cards in there and bits and bobs, whatever. So I get asked about this one mostly. Well, how does this one fare up? Is it okay? I think it's been about a year now since I got it. And let's be honest, I use this one more or less on a daily basis. This is my daily case. And so, to give you a bit of insight on what I do, I'm not one of these posh businessmen, I don't walk around with a briefcase and all that kind of stuff and sit in an office all day. I work in a construction site. I'm a bulldozer driver, yeah, so I work in a dirty environment and all that kind of stuff. So this case, although it stays in my bag, which is in the cab of the machine, all day long, apart from when I get it out and have a look at things, whatever, it doesn't get dirty or anything like that. But just to let you have an idea of the environment of which this case has been subjected to, it's not sitting on a desk in an office, because I'm not a posh businessman. So, it's fared up alright actually. We don't have any creasing along the back really, no like wearing or anything like that yet. But I do believe that's quite common, and that's a good thing if it does do that. But it hasn't done that yet. A lot of opening and closing. It hasn't really done any of that. It's got quite soft there, which I think is a good thing. I don't know. I haven't put any leather care on it whatsoever. I just haven't got round. To buying any leather care. I keep meaning to buy some. In fact, I was going to buy some the other day when I thought I was going to get a free umbrella, but I wasn't going to get a free umbrella, so I didn't buy any. It's as simple as that. So I keep meaning to, but I haven't. So it's completely untreated. It's as it is. It's it looks all right to me. It's fared up well. There's no cracks. The only thing that I can see what's really happened, I don't know whether it's going to show up on camera. I don't know how it got there, but there's a big long scrape along there, if you can see that. I don't know how that, I can only imagine that's from, I wear jeans on a daily basis, and obviously I put my phone in my jean pocket. I can only imagine that that's happened from going in and out my jean pocket. I'm not entirely sure. So here we are, look. There's my phone. I usually have it that way round, and I hold it like that, and I just kind of go, like that, and there we go. So if we look, there's the mark.
M1DOZM0TPM.
I'd say that was from that mark's there. So that's a bit of a wear mark if you've got jeans and you put your phone in your jean pocket, I'd say. But other than that, it's all good. I did notice, but this happened near enough straight away after I got the case. I don't really know how. I'm assuming this is glued on there. The glue started to come away slightly on this top corner. So it's only a little bit, but I noticed it because it was uneven. And I'm quite a not perfectionist, but I like things to be, I notice things like that basically. I notice everything. And I did notice that. So that's come away there. That happened more or less straight after I got the case. So is that a thing of wear and tear, or is that just a fault with the manufacturer? I don't know, but it's not bothered me too much. It's alright. It hasn't actually come off completely. So there we go. That's that. I don't really know what else I can say about it. I don't use the card thing. I've never been a fan of putting cards with my phone, because that way if I lose my phone, I've also lost my cards. I don't want to lose both. if I lose my phone, I need to have some money to better pay for things. You know what I mean? So putting cards with your phone, big problem. I'd never do that. So let's move on now to this one. I've got this one because I like to use my phone. This is iPhone 12 Pro, by the way, in case I didn't mention that, which I got mainly for the camera and the processing speed, but for the camera. So I like to take pictures of the family, kids and everything like that. And I tend to find cases like this one are a bit of a pain if you want to take a lot of pictures, because every time you get it out your pocket and then you got to do that, and then you're trying to take a picture and then that's behind you like that, and you got to hold it down like that, and you're fanning around, and then you're taking your picture, you've got to fold it back up again, put it back in, and something happens and you think, oh, I'll take a picture of that, so you get it out, you've got to do that again, get that, and then you end up doing that because you forget, don't you? Forget, and you're like, why is it blank? Oh yeah, got that there, right, okay. No, none of that. So I've got one of these cases. I put this case on if I know I'm going to be going somewhere where I'm going to be taking a lot of pictures, because obviously I don't have to unfold it. I can just whip the phone out, you know, job done, lock it, back in the pocket. This has seen a lot of use, actually. It's not on. Sometimes I do leave it on for the daily basis, for the daily stuff, but I often just put it on when I'm going to go somewhere I know I'm going to be taking a lot of pictures. So holidays and days out and things like that with the kids or whatever, birthdays, things like that. It's fared up really well. I don't think it's really led a hard life, but it's very nice. All the inside's still intact. There's no splits, cracks or anything on the rubber outside of it, whatever you want to call it, the edging. The leather itself there, again, no leather care has been ever applied to it. It's got quite dirty in the past, you know, where kids have got hold of it, bits and bobs, you know. It's laid down on tables where there's been spillages, and I'm like, ugh. And I've had to wipe it off with some wet wipes and some things, you know. So it's been mistreated as far as leather people would probably say, you know. They'd probably say, never use wet wipes, never use this, never use that on it, but you know, I just want to clean the dirt off of it, and probably could do with a bit of leather care on it, but it's all right. If you can see up close there, there's nothing really wrong with it. It's not split, not cracked, not dried. There is a dent there, like a dent scrape thing. I don't know if you can see it. I can't see it on the screen there. There it is. You can see it. There we go. Can see it better. Yeah, a bit of like a laceration there. Really, don't know how it happened. Obviously called it on something, but yeah. Very nice case, very good. So that's what I use that for. More practicality than anything else. Yeah, I like these ones because they protect the whole phone. If I was to drop it for some reason, you know, the screen is more protected than it would be if I didn't have. If I had this case on, the screen would then go straight down, and the screen would hit the floor on the screen. Although I have got a screen protector on there, I still don't really want the, so I use this one on a daily basis just for a little bit more protection, and it would go prop like that, and obviously a little bit more protection on the screen itself. So yeah, man, that is it. I don't really know what else to say about them. I gave them loads and loads of praise. I did find out that it's not all entirely made in England, which is a shame, but we'll skip over that. What it is, it's fantastic. So those of you that asked, are they durable? I'd say yes, they bloody well are, you know. And now they make them for the iPhone 13 and all the Samsung ones and everything as well. So definitely recommend it. I've just got an email, look at that. I'd definitely recommend it. Or I'd recommend the brand as well, you know. The cases are good. They seem to last. I'm just going to keep these cases for as long as I have the phone, obviously. So I don't intend on getting any other ones. So these are going to see the proper test of time as we go. I am disappointed in that, but you know about leather. Is that normal to have like a scrape, a wear along there? Is it normal? Because you know, I try to look after these because I don't want them to be like all tatty and falling apart. Like you see some people with leather cases, don't you? They might not even be real leather, but you do see some people when they get their phones out, they unfold it, and all around here, all along here, it's all frayed and it's all gone funny and falling apart, split, cracked, you know, and the lid part is holding on by a few threads, you know what I mean? And you think, is that because the case is crap, or is that because it's just had a really hard life? You just don't know, do you? But I don't want that, you see. So I try to look after this and try to stop it from becoming like that. But it looks like it is starting to do that. But is that normal? You know, is it supposed to sort of fray and split there from going inside the pockets and everything? Let me know. You lot that know a lot about leather and, you know, how leather is and the way it works and everything like that. Let me know if that's a good thing, if that's a normal thing, if that's how it's supposed to work, if that's what leather does, and if that's what you would consider a good thing to do. Wear. What do you call it when leather wears? I think you leather geeks have got a name for it, haven't you? Oh man, I've heard people say it before. Like when you get like leather settees and things, and they've worn in, and they're all loose and soft now. They go, "This is brilliant, worn in leather." Whereas I'd look at it and go, "It looks like it's worn out to me." Anyway, yeah, that's that, my friends. I'd give them a thumbs up. You can see yourselves. I've told you what I use them for. You can see what they look like. So you can judge for yourselves whether they held up or whether you're happy with how they've held up in my situation or not. So there we go. I'm off to go. I'm dressed in me clothes to go and do some work. I'm going to go and repair a trailer now, a car transporter trailer. So I'll catch you lot later on. All the best. Enjoy yourselves and look after yourselves, won't you?